sick of social media. What are my alternatives? Let's read this Reddit post by someone on Reddit. And if you're new to this channel, what I do is I YouTubeize Reddit posts that are about marketing, personal branding, LinkedIn, etc. Someone says, sick of social media. What are my alternatives? Usually, what I do is I read the post and then I read some responses and then I give my commentary and then I ask you guys to leave your input in the comments and tell me and let me know how you would help and provide help and support for this person who's asking this question. I am a social media specialist in the healthcare field, and honestly, I'm really bad at it. It's been 3 years and three jobs, and I still feel like I'm barely keeping my head above the water. I am not detailed enough. I'm not fast at creating. I'm not creative with my content ideation. I keep making mistakes. I can count on one hand the amount of times I've had content prepared ahead of the calendar that isn't rushed out of the day of posting. It is a tough job and I can't take it anymore. I can't be the only one who's felt like this before. I feel stuck in a social media hole. I can't see the top. What jobs would you recommend with my only experience being in social media marketing? Now, before I read the responses, feel free to pause the video, write what you think in the comments, and then resume watching the video. Now, someone replies, I started as social media and I think I was like you. I am too slow at creating videos, but I do know how everything works. And I noticed some in house teams can do it fast, but no strategy. So, connected the dots and wow, I now am a content strategist where I just plan and strategize content for clients' teams, charging around 1K USD per month for at least 30 content ideas, targeting 5 clients. And then someone replies, see, I love making content calendars, but I get so burnt out making daily videos for myself. Not to mention, I'm in a very small niche. Can I ask, how do you go about approaching brands? I would love to help my local businesses shine online. Now, let me pause here and tell you what I think. Let's go back to the post. So the guy goes like, or says it's been, or the girl, I don't know, who posted it. It's been 3 years and three jobs, and I still feel I'm barely keeping my head above the water. One, I appreciate that this person identified their weaknesses because this is not something a lot of people can do. And I've personally and worked with people who would deny feedback. They would actually deny the feedback that comes from people that work around them. I worked with someone who kept denying the fact that you're not a good graphic designer. Find your talents, like find your actual talents, find your creativity somewhere else, but you're not in graphic design because you've been a junior. If you stay a junior in something for 5 to 6, 7, 8, I don't know, 9 years, this is a sign. And if you're not getting promoted, if you're not getting a higher salary, if you're not being able to find better jobs, if you're still treated as a junior, uh, it means there's either some areas of enhancements that you have in your communication style and the way you present yourself and the way you put a price on your hour, or you are actually not so talented at the thing you do. In my case with that person, it was graphic design, and he kept getting feedback from people around him or his supervisors, that the designs require a lot of edits. And so what they did is they shrinked his responsibilities into actually providing him with templates that he would just need to literally replace text in the designs, just text. And he kept making mistakes in the text of the design, in the alignment of texts, in the sizes of the text, in the fonts of the text. And so, and he would until today refuse that he's not a good graphic designer. Now, my advice was to that person, because he asked for this for an advice from me, is I literally worded the following sentence. I told him, find something you're talented at and reposition yourself to the market. Because even as a job seeker, at the end of the day, you're selling your hours, you're selling your talent, and there's a market. And if what you have isn't good enough that the market needs it and is willing to pay high for it, then you better find, you either improve your skills in the thing that you're selling, but I mean, in your case, took you 8 years and you're still at square zero, or you find something else that you're talented at. And so, in reading this post, which says it's been 3 years, three jobs, I still feel like I am barely keeping my head above the water. I would argue that social media and posting on social media and creating content for social media isn't your best talent. It's someone else's. It's someone else's in your team, or it's someone else's not in your team. And you might just flourish in another field, maybe a whole different field, or you might just flourish in the same field, but in another role. And there's a misconception that a lot of people have, which is an industry is a single role. So if I am in sales, I need to be selling. If I am in marketing, I need to be creating content. If I am in social media, I need to be posting. If I am in legal, I have to be a lawyer, which is wrong. An industry is way bigger than roles and positions. Roles and positions come under the umbrella of X industry that you belong to. And so in this case, if you're under, if you're in marketing, it doesn't mean you have to be posting on social media. There are, you could actually literally ask any AI. You can ask ChatGPT, you can ask Cloud, ask any AI model. What list to me, list down the different roles and positions and jobs that I can do as someone who's passionate about marketing. Anything other than posting on social media. And trust me, you're going to get 25 to 30 different options. Find something that you like, get good at it, get courses, be talented at it, create, build your portfolio doing some free work for businesses. That's what I would do, just to build up a portfolio and then reposition yourself on your LinkedIn, build your personal brand, and come out to the market as someone who's an expert at something other than posting on social media. This is my personal commentary on this Reddit post. Not to make the video too long, I'm just going to take another, like a single response, another response, and then I'm going to leave it to you guys to tell me what you think in the comments. Um, Somebody says here, a lot of people in social media feel this way, but rarely admit it. The job looks creative from the outside, but in reality, it's constant pressure to produce content and keep up with the algorithms, which burns people out quickly. The good news is that the skills transfer well. The good news is that the skills transfer well. You could move into roles like content strategy, communications, exactly, digital marketing, analytics, or community management. Sometimes it's not that you're bad at the job, it's just that the constant content grind isn't the right fit. Yes, he's this response is true, but again, uh not everyone would find it hard to post on social media. Like, it's a talent that he lacks or she lacks, but somebody else might have. And so it's just not his or her perfect, let's say, area of execution. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave it to you guys. If let me know what you think in the comment and how you would personally provide help to this person who's asking this question on Reddit. If you're new to this channel, again, subscribe so you see future videos like this. What I do is I YouTubeize Reddit posts about marketing and personal branding and LinkedIn. Thank you for watching and see you in future videos.